my shell and my swan is sure. Let me dig, 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 that's all I drive some more. Boy, oh boy. The Jim Jam Jump is a jumping jive, makes you get your kicks on the mellow side. Hip, 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 hip. The Jim Jam Jump is a solid jive, makes you 9 foot tall when you're 4'5". Hip, 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 hip. Don't be that ickaroo, get hip and follow through, and get your steady food. Make the joint jump like the gators do. The Jim Jam Jump is a jumping jive, makes you like your eggs on the Jersey side. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Jim Jam Jumping Jive makes you hip, hip, hip on the mellow side. Up to there, up to there. Make the joint jump like the gators do. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The Jim Jam Jump is a jumping jive, makes you get your kicks on the mellow side. Hip, hip, bully-eye. Hip, hip, hi-ho. Oh, the Jim Jam Jump is a solid jive, makes you 9 foot tall when you're 4'5". Hip, hip, bully-eye. Hip, hip, hi-ho. Oh, don't be that ickaroo. Get a hip and then you follow through. And get your steady fool, 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 and lots of fool to you. If you're mellow, eating jello, and if you hear a knock upon the door, don't let the icky in because there might be more. If you're hollow, don't let the icky follow, unless he starts to jump like the gators do. Jump, 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 don't be a nickaroo. The Jim Jam Jump is a jumping jive, makes you like your eggs on the Jersey side. Hep, 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 on the mellow side.
Good evening and welcome everybody to another Thursday night record party. And happy Halloween to everyone. My name is Harry Arends, and I'll be your tour guide for the next hour, 2 hours, or however long we go.
All night.
Playing stuff all night, maybe. Who knows? We have a lot of stuff to do.
11 people.
If you're here, first of all, welcome everybody. If you can sign on to the chat and say hello, that way we know that you're here, and might even pull something for you, or you can request songs there, and as Lee just did, we'll pull out Putting on the Ritz for him in a minute or two. Also on YouTube, if you can subscribe to my channel, they'll keep you notified when we're going online, and we'll probably do some wild, crazy, unscripted, unscheduled things in the next few weeks. So it's a fun thing to do. On Facebook, Instagram, if you got invitations or you saw my posts there, please, if you can post those on your pages and invite your friends, because it's a party and we want as many people here as we can get. So we're looking forward to it. There is a delay between what I'm saying to you right now and when you're actually seeing it. There is no delay on the chat line. So we're seeing your chat in real time. You're seeing me on a slight delay because they're afraid I'm going to do something that's inappropriate. So settle back and relax. We're just playing actual artifacts of real records, 78s and cylinder recordings, as you request them. But we have pulled a bunch of stuff for Halloween. And to start off here, we've got Ben Selvin and his orchestra from 1930 doing "Tain't No Sin to Dance Around in Your Bones."
take off skin, dance around your bones. When the lazy syncopation of the music softly moans, tain't no sin, take off the skin and dance around in your bones. The polar bears green up in Greenland, they've got the right idea. Oh, they think it's great to refrigerate while we all cremate down here. Just like those bamboo babies in the South Sea tropic zone. Ain't no sin, take off the skin and dance around in your bones.
Tain't no sin to take off your skin on Halloween. Welcome, everybody.
Does that mean I take off my clothes now?
No.
Doggone it.
I've got a lot of people on here. It's really fun that you're all here.
Woohoo.
We had a request for putting on the Ritz. We played the Harry Richmond version a couple weeks ago, so I'm doing a different one this time. Here is the Leo Reisman version of Putting on the Ritz.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where Harlem sits, putting on the Ritz. Spangled gowns upon a bevy of high browns from down the levee, all misfits, putting on the Ritz. That's where each and every Lulu Belle goes every Thursday evening with her swell bows rubbing elbows. Come with me and we'll attend their jubilee and see them spend their last 2 bits putting on the Ritz.
Leo Reisman and Putting on the Ritz. We're staying with our Halloween theme for this evening, and we're sort of stretching it a little bit. But here's a record by Jane Froman. If you don't know, Jane Froman was this amazing singer. She had a 30-year career. They made a movie about her life called With a Song in My Heart. It starred Susan Hayward. But she recorded all the vocals for that movie. She had a 30-year career. She was injured in a plane crash in 1943. And so she performed the rest of her career from either a wheelchair or with a leg brace. And what an amazing, amazing life she had. So this is Jane Froman singing Ghost of a Rose.
Ooh.
It was only the ghost of a rose, just a faded ghost of a rose. With love you gave it, love made me save it. When I pressed it with love in my heart, did you know our ways had to part, and I should cry for the rose you chose? Although I've waited for years and kept it fresh with my tears, I knew in time it must fade, like the promises you made. It was only a ghost of the past, of a love you knew couldn't last, and all you left me was the ghost of a rose. Like the promises you made, it was only the ghost of the past, of a love you knew couldn't last, and all you left me was the ghost of a
The Ghost of a Rose from Jane Froman. YouTube is telling me I'm having a low bit rate problem, and it goes from error to healthy to stream is healthy to error. So I don't know quite what's going on. If you see a problem, will you send me a note so we can try to fix it from this end? But it looks like everything from this end is doing what it's supposed to do. Anyway, back to fun stuff. This is a really interesting, rare, early Nat King Cole recording from on the Savoy label called I Love to Riff. It's a vocal with Lee Young on drums. And here we go.
If you won't be a sinner, knock your friends on the bin. Grab a major skill and run it. Rabba-doo-da-ba-ba-doo-da-ba. Zip, I like the riff, cause it makes me feel so fun. I like the riff, take troubles off your mind. Rabba-doo-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Riff it in the day for me. Riff like this. You riff like this. You riff like this. Riffing is a thing for me. I like the riff, cause it makes me feel so fun. I like the riff, take troubles off your mind. Riff this thing for me.
Nat King Cole. I like to riff. Welcome everybody. A lot of new people have joined on. So happy to see you here. Graham's here, yay. And Melanie and Kimberly and everybody's on here. So it's so much fun. I will go looking for Jumpin' Pumpkins and see if it's here or not. I don't think it is though. In the meantime, we had a request for Living in the Sunlight. This is the Maurice Chevalier version from 1930 or so. And
I'm so happy, happy-go-lucky me. I just go my way, living every day. I don't worry, worrying don't agree. Winter, fall and spring, I just smile and sing. Things that bother you never bother me. I think everything's fine. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a glorious time. Haven't got a lot, I don't need a lot, coffee's only a dime. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a marvelous time. Just take it from me, I'm just as free as any dove. I do what I like, just when I like, and how I love it. I don't give a hoot, give my cares the boot, all the world is in rhyme.
Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. I go swimming with pretty women and I find life is divine. Swimming in the sunlight, swimming in the moonlight, having a glorious time. When I'm stepping out with my runabout, how we step is a crime. Starting in the moonlight, ending in the sunlight, having a marvelous time. I bet what I like, get what I like once in a while. But if she says no, I let her go and keep on smiling. I'm right here to stay. When I'm old and gray, I'll be right in my prime. Kissing in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. I'm right here to stay. When I'm old and gray, I'll be right in my prime. Oh, kissing in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
Marie Chevalier with Living in the Sunlight, Loving in the Moonlight. Larry, Asking You Shall Receive. Here is Jumpin' Pumpkins from Duke Ellington and his orchestra from February 15th of 1941. Jumpin' Pumpkins. Who would have thought?
I've never seen a pumpkin jump, though. I don't think that's real.
Pulling records on the fly, too. Um, Here is the ink spots. Somebody played this the other day on a website that I go to, and I hadn't heard it in a long time, and I thought it would be fun to put on tonight. So here is the ink spots doing I Don't Want to Put the World on Fire.
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love, and with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
I don't want to set the world on fire, honey. I love you too much. I just want to start a great big flame down in your heart. You see, way down inside of me, darling, I have only one desire. And that one desire is you. And I know nobody else ain't gonna do.
I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
The ink spots, and I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire. If you've just checked in, please jump on the chat and say hello. We have a lot of new people on tonight. That's really exciting. If you have songs that you'd like to request, just throw them into the chat line and we'll try to grab them. We're also trying to mix in a bunch of Halloween stuff for Halloween. We're all skeletoned out here. Oh, what's the bell for?
Halloween song.
Okay, Halloween song.
That's the Ghost of Halloween song bell.
We get lots of Halloween songs tonight that you probably haven't heard in a million years and maybe never want to hear again. But here is Burl Ives with the Percy Faith Orchestra singing Old Witch, Old Witch.
Chicken, my creamy crow, I went to the well to wash my toe, and when I got there the water was low. What time is it, old witch, what time is it, old witch? Old witch, she lives in a ditch and combs her hair with a hickory switch. She lives on snails and nails and flies, and if you go near she'll wobble her eyes. Oh, she'll wobble her eyes, oh, she'll wobble her eyes. Chicken, my creamy cran, I went to the well to wash my hand, and when I got there the water was sand. What time is it, old witch, what time is it, old witch? Old witch, she lives in a ditch and combs her hair with a hickory switch. She's fat as a featherbed tied in the middle, and when she laughs she sounds like a fiddle. Oh, she sounds like a fiddle, oh, she sounds like a fiddle. Chicken, my creamy crace, I went to the well to wash my face, and when I got there the water was lace. What time is it, old witch, oh, what time is it, old witch? Old witch, she lived in a ditch and combed her hair with a hickory switch. She sleeps on a bed of straw and thorn, and when she snores she sounds like a horn. Oh, she sounds like a horn, oh, she sounds like a horn. Chicken, my creamy Craigs, I went to the well to wash my legs, and when I got there the water was dregs. What time is it, old witch, oh, what time is it, old witch? Old witch, she lives in a ditch and combs her hair with a hickory switch, and as I said, she's very fat, and when she walks she jumps like a cat. Oh, she jumps like a cat, oh, she jumps like a cat. Chicken, my creamy Craigs, I went to the well to wash my legs, and when I got there the water was dregs. What time is it, old witch, oh, what time is it, old witch? Old witch, she lives in a ditch and combs her hair with a hickory switch, and as I said, she's very fat, and when she walks she jumps like a cat. Oh, she jumps like a cat. She jumps like a cat.
Old Witch by Burl Ives. Yeah, Larry, we'll get on the Mills Brothers right away. I got a real treat for you guys here. This is a 1925 recording, which recorded in New York, but the guys started this whole thing out in Chicago. And this is Red McKenzie playing a comb, and Dick Slevin playing a kazoo, with Jack Bland on banjo and Eddie Lang on guitar. They're billed as Red McKenzie's Candy Kids, and this is Best Black.
was exciting.
I knew you'd love the kazoos, right? And the combs from 1925. That's too fun. Larry, you wanted early Mills Brothers. I can't do any earlier than their first record. So here are the Mills Brothers with Tiger Rag. This is almost a Halloween song. They recorded it on October 9th of 1931. So the Mills Brothers' first record.
Hold that tiger, 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 hold that tiger. Where's that tiger? Where's that tiger? Here's that tiger. Where's that tiger? Here's that tiger. Where's that tiger? Here's that tiger. Hold that tiger, 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 hold that tiger. Where's that tiger? Where's that tiger? Here's that tiger. Where's that tiger? Here's that tiger. Where's that tiger? Here's that tiger. No, 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 no. Hold that tiger.
Hold that tiger. I should pull the Les Paul Mary Ford version of that, which is really crazy. I may do that. I may do that. For Lee, here is, since we're talking Disney and stuff on the chat room there, here is another version from Make Mine Music of All the Cats Join In. This one's by Roy Eldridge and his orchestra with a vocal by Buster Harding, and it was recorded in January of 1946. So here is All the Cats Join.
Hop in that old jalop and head for the malted shop, and all the cats join in. Down goes my last two bits, come up one banana split, and all the cats join in. Drop your jack in that old jukebox, play your favorite disc. When you dance with the Bobby socks, you dance at your own risk. Rip, everybody swings, yes, swing, till the rafters ring, and all the cats join in.
All the cats join in. Uh-oh, Halloween song time. We're going crazy with these off the cuff things. This is a Calypso song. It's by Calypso Carnival featuring King Flash. And it's called Zombie Jamboree Back to Back. We haven't played any Calypso on here before.
Back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn 'cause I've done that already. Back to back, belly to belly, and the zombie jamboree.
Zombie Jamboree took place in a New York cemetery. The Zombie Jamboree took place in Long Island Cemetery. Zombie from all parts of the island. Some of them are great Calypsonian. Since the season was carnival, they got together in Bacchanal and they're singing
back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn 'cause I've done that already. Back to back, belly to belly, and the zombie jamboree.
I hear the chorus.
Back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn 'cause I've done that already. Back to back, belly to belly, and the zombie jamboree.
One female zombie won't behave. She says she want me for a slave. In one hand she holding a quart of wine. The other hand she point that you'll be mine. Believe me folks, yes I had to run. The husband of a zombie ain't no fun. I say, oh no, my turtle dove. An old bag of bones I cannot love. And what you crying?
Back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn 'cause I've done that already. Back to back, belly to belly, and the zombie jamboree.
I hear the chorus.
Back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn 'cause I've done that already. Back to back, belly to belly, and the zombie jamboree.
Right then and there she raised her feet. I'm going to get you now, my sweet. I'll make you call me sweetie pie. I said not me, get back, you lie. She said I might be lying, but you will see. After you kiss this dead zombie, I never seen such horror in all my life. Can you imagine me with a zombie wife? And what she singing?
Back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn 'cause I've done that already. Back to back, belly to belly, and the zombie jamboree.
I hear the chorus.
Back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn 'cause I've done that already. Back to back, belly to belly, and the zombie jamboree.
Yeah, look at that. We finally got some Calypso in here. Welcome everybody. All these people are joining in. That's wonderful. Pulled this one for my friend. This is Dot Dare. Dot Dare is not her real name. Her real name is Annette Hanshaw. But Annette would use all these other pseudonyms on a lot of her records. And sometimes it was because of contract conflicts, and sometimes it was just she liked to use Dot Dare when she was doing like Helen Kane kind of cutesy songs. So this is Dot Dare from 1928 doing Is There Anything Wrong in That?
Keep me guessing, so I try real hard to find them out. Well, I don't understand, so I'm confessing that I don't know just what it's all about. You see, I don't know the bad things from the good, because 'cause my mother never told me all she should. A man showed me a loveless. He said it's yours if you'll kiss me, dear. Oh, tell me, was there anything wrong in that, huh? I kissed him once and he asked for more. Next week he's bringing a jewelry store. Oh, tell me, was there anything wrong in that? Now, I was in the parlor with this fellow last night. I know why he kissed me and he squeezed me so tight. But I don't understand a bit when he said, baby, you sure have it. What's it? Was there anything wrong in that? A man loaned me his Cadillac, and I said that I would bring it back. Oh, tell me, was there anything wrong in that? Well, it was so cold in that great big boat, so I just took his raccoon coat. Oh, tell me, was there anything wrong in that? I took my mother driving on that very same day, and she said, dear, you must return that car right away. But the funniest thing you'll never guess, I forgot his name and his address. Oh, tell me, was there anything wrong in that? Oh, tell me, Dave, was there anything wrong in that, huh? Now I ask you, was there anything wrong with that? The questions drive me crazy. Every day something new. My poor brain gets hazy. Don't know what to do. Ba-ba-do-ba-do, 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 ba-ba-da-da-da. Oh, tell me, was there anything wrong in that?
Is there anything wrong with that? I don't think so. We're going to go do a cylinder phonograph record right now. This is a 4-minute cylinder. So this is post 1908. Actually, this one dates from 1913. Edison's early cylinders were all 2-minute records, and mostly musicians were complaining that they had to shorten their songs down to something that was way too short. So he figured that he could put twice as many grooves per inch and make a 4-minute record. This is by Anita Jones recording, who is just a sweetheart of mine, favorite of mine. And she's probably the most prolific recording artist ever. I think she made more records than Ella Fitzgerald, more records than Dinah Shore, more records than Duke Ellington. And she worked for every single record label. This is all in the period of like 1905 through 1922 when she passed away. This is an Edison wax cylinder. It's the one of the wax cylinders. The song is from Madame Sherry, and it's a fair familiar song for a lot of us called "Put Your Arms Around Me, Honey."
they look at me, my heart begins to float. Then it starts rocking like a motorboat. Oh, oh, I never knew any boy like you. Put your arms around me, honey, hold me tight. Cuddle up and cuddle up with all your might. Oh, babe, won't you roll them eyes? Eyes that I just idolize. When they look at me, my heart begins to float. Then it starts a-rocking like a motorboat. Oh, oh, I never knew any girl like you. Music am a playing, such a loving glide that my feet keep a moving to and fro. And with you a swaying, I'll be satisfied to dance until we hear the rooster crow. I love 7-Eleven, I love chicken too. Nearest thing to heaven is to be with you. For I'm spoony, moony, loony, but my love is true. Put your arms around me, honey, hold me tight. Cuddle up and cuddle up with all your might. Oh, babe, won't you roll them eyes? Eyes that I just idolize. When they look at me, my heart begins to float. Then it starts a-rocking like a motorboat. Oh, oh, I never knew any girl like you. Put your arms around me, honey, hold me tight. Cuddle up and cuddle up with all your might. Oh, babe, won't you roll them eyes? Eyes that I just idolize. When they look at me, my heart begins to float. Then it starts a-rocking like a motorboat. Oh, oh, I never knew any
Well, we almost got through all of that. That's me over there blowing on the cartridge to make it get over the skip. It's what you get with artifacts. Sometimes transferring these things is really tricky, and you end up editing things together to make a clean transfer. But it's really old and it's kind of fun to play them, so we won't stop because they skip a little bit.
That's what they say about me. I'm just a little old and fun to play with, but I skip a lot.
My Old Flame by Spike Jones has been requested. Did you switch this back to the turntable?
Oh, well, I can do that.
Okay. And I'm going to have to drop the volume level down a little bit off the cylinder, but here we go. Oops, wrong one. There we go. That won't work either. Let's do this.
Well, there we go. Did you set the microphone's not on.
My old flame, I can't even think of her name,
But it's funny now and then how my thoughts go flashing back again to my old flame. I've met so many who had fascinating ways, a fascinating gaze in their eyes. Some who took me up to the skies, but their attempts at love were only imitations of my old flame. I can't even think of her name, but I'll never be the same until I discover what became of my old flame.
My old flame. I can't even think of her name. I'll have to look through my collection of human heads. But it's funny now and then how my thoughts go flashing back again to my old flame. My old flame. My new lovers all seem so tame. They won't even let me strangle them. For I haven't met a girl so magnificent or elegant as my old flame. I've met so many who had fascinating ways, a fascinating gaze in their eye. I saw this eye, so I removed the other eye, that eye that kept winking and blinking at other men. It was me. It was. Some who took me up to the skies, but their attempts at love were only imitations of my old flame. I can't even think of her name. Wait, what was her name? Doris, Laura, Chloe, Manny, Mo, Jack. No, it couldn't have been Mo. I can't stand it, I tell you. This is driving me sane. She would always treat me mean, so I poured the can of gasoline and struck a match to my old flame.
My Old Flame. Spike Jones and his City Slickers. I don't have the date on that one, but it's like close to 1950.
1984.
It is not 1984. Janet, I don't have. That's the Mae West that I don't have. That wasn't actually a commercial recording. It was a lift from the soundtrack on her version of My Old Flame. But as a substitute, here is a Mae West recording that she recorded in October, actually October 7th of 1933. I Want You, I Need You.
What is
da-da-da. You worked your spell on me. I'll make your demand. I want you, need you. Your love must be mine, oh baby, baby. To have your what there, paradise divine.
Mae West, I Want You, I Need You, from 1933. It's time for another Halloween song. This one is from England. It is from 1936.
They have Halloween in England?
I don't know, but this is a good one. This is a George Formby record where he doesn't play the banjo ukulele. And so here we have George Formby with his, it says with his ukulele and orchestra on the label, but I don't hear any ukulele in it.
Maybe
the song is called The Ghost.
The house that I live in is haunted. I've heard funny noises of late. For one evening in the back kitchen elsewhere, I saw a man's shadow go creeping in there. When I told the wife, she said, "Hush, it's a ghost, and you'd better get off to bed. Keep out of his way, don't let him see you. Every man that he looks at drops dead." I'm terrified out of my life. I'd leave the house but for the wife. Our house is haunted. I'm sure there's a ghost in the house. One night death-like silence was heard all about. To make matters worse, all the lights they went out. The wife said to me, "Off to bed, and I'll see if I can't find the ghost." She went in the pantry, "Don't move," someone said. Then I heard things like knives being sharpened. I turned red. When a voice says, "Where is he?" I fell out of bed. Oh, I wish we were rid of the ghost. One night as I sat in my bedroom, I heard a disturbance downstairs. Someone screamed and said, "Oh, you mustn't do that." I locked my room door and hid under the mat. I used to have 3 suits of clothes once to wear, but now I can only find one. I said to the wife, "Where's my clothes?" She said, "Hush, and I'll see if the ghost has 'em on." She says through brick walls he can get. He's been through my pockets, I'll bet. Our house is haunted. I'm sure there's a ghost in the house. Every night round the place, softly creeping he goes. But my wife's not frightened, her courage she shows. Each night I can hear him below, and the wife knows I'm frightened the most. She gets up and leaves me in bed pale with fright, whilst downstairs for hours she hunts him left and right. I haven't seen her since 11 last night. Oh, I wish we were rid of the ghost. Oh, mother.
Blunder.
Oh, mother? Is that what he said?
What a
God,
story.
is that like Annette Hanshaw? She didn't have a sign off on that other record, did she? How interesting. Oh, who was it, Lee, that brought up Mae Questel? Anyway, you throw a name at me, it's like I'll throw a record at you. So here is Mae Questel. Mae Questel was the voice of Betty Boop. She was also a character actress in a lot of movies and on television too, commercials. The song is by Irving Berlin. It dates from 1940 and it's called You'd Be Surprised.
But when you get him alone, you'd be surprised. He isn't much at a dance, but then when he takes you home, you'd be surprised. He doesn't look like much of a lover, but don't judge a book by its cover. He's got the face of an angel, but there's the devil in his eye. He's such a delicate thing, but when he starts into squeeze, you'd be surprised. He doesn't look very strong, but when you sit on his knee, ooh, you'd be surprised. At a party or at a ball, I've got to admit he's nothing at all, but in a Morris chair, you'd be surprised. He's not so good in the house, but on a bench in a park, ooh, you'd be surprised. He isn't much in the light, but when he gets in the dark, oh, you'd be surprised. I know he looks as slow as the Erie, but you don't know the alphabet, dearie. He looks as cold as an Eskimo, but there's a fire in his eyes. He doesn't say very much, but when he starts into squeeze, you'd be surprised. He's not so good at the start, but at the end of a week, ooh, you'd be surprised. On a streetcar or in a train, you'd think he was born without any brain, but in a taxi cab, you'd be surprised.
Mae Questel, You'd Be Surprised, from 1940. She was the voice of Betty Boop.
Is it poop poop de boop, or was it poop de boop?
Boop poop a doop.
Boop poop a doop?
let's do, I'm not prepared here. This is a Ben Selvin record from 1930, and it's my favorite version of You're the Cream in My Coffee. It's credited to the Broadway Nightlights, and
You're the cream in my coffee, you're the salt in my stew. You will always be my necessity, I'd be lost without you. You're the starch in my collar, you're the lace in my shoe. You will always be my necessity, I'd be lost without you. Most men tell love tales, and each phrase dovetails. You've heard each known way, this way is my own way. You're the sail of my love boat, you're the captain and crew. You will always be my necessity, I'd be lost without you.
You're the Cream in My Coffee by the Broadway Nightlights. What did you change it, trade it for the
No.
bell? Another Halloween song. We played the other side of this record last week. We're playing this side this week. This is Rosemary Clooney with vocal trio orchestra with Tony Mateo doing Punky Punkin'.
Oh shit.
And hold on, we can show you the pretty little label for Punky Punkin'. And here we go.
I've got a friend who's big and
happy all the day, and his great big smile will chase your cares away.
Chase them away, away.
Punky Pumpkin, the happy pumpkin, never wears a frown. You can see that he's cut out to be a clown.
Oh, what a clown is he.
The candlelight inside him makes his eyes light up and gleam. They shine right through the window at you for a happy Halloween. Punky Pumpkin's a happy pumpkin, and do you know why? 'Cause he's a jack-o'-lantern instead of being a pumpkin pie.
Inside him makes his eyes light up and gleam. They shine right through the window at you for a happy Halloween. Punky Pumpkin's a happy pumpkin, and do you know why? 'Cause he's a jack-o'-lantern instead of being a pumpkin pie.
Punky Pumpkin, the happy pumpkin, happy all the day, and his great big smile will chase your cares away.
Chase them away, away.
Punky Pumpkin, the happy pumpkin, never wears a frown. You can see that he's cut out to be a clown.
Oh, what a clown is he.
The candlelight inside him makes his eyes light up and gleam. They shine right through the window at you for a happy Halloween. Punky Pumpkin's a happy pumpkin, and do you know why? 'Cause he's a jack-o'-lantern instead of being a pumpkin pie. Yes, he's a jack-o'-lantern instead of being a pumpkin pie.
Punky Pumpkin, happy Halloween, everybody.
Funky
Listen,
Pumpkin.
Janet, Harry Roy, his grandson, is here visiting. Is that right? I'm flabbergasted. I have a lot of him. I grabbed a record for you. I promise you that I have never heard this before, but the title was just too good to skip over. It's called Dinner Music for a Pack of Hungry Cannibals. So Harry Roy and his orchestra. It was recorded, I believe, in England, 1937, in November of 1937. Dinner Music for a Pack of Hungry Cannibals. It's new for all of us. that was interesting. That's really cool. And this is a Raymond Scott composition. Larry, that's really interesting information. I didn't read the label carefully. It's time for the weekly BS song.
BS.
Every week we have a BS song. And it's not what you think, it's a Brian selection. Because he's been selecting from the party records. And
this one has an XX on the label. I wonder if it's missing an X.
it doesn't have anything on the label, actually. It's a mystery record. And I've done a little research on it with the, there's a party record site, actually, that has kept track of all these records. And this one does not show up there. So it's a white label record. It's at a pressing. And it's called Knock Knock.
Who's there?
It's two guys and a piano, and we have no idea who they are. But the jokes are what they are. You'll see. Here it goes.
Knock, knock, who's there? My butt? My butt who? My butt is lonesome tonight. Knock, knock, who's there? Screw? Screw who? Is it screw what they say about Dixie? If you know how puns are made, then you know how this is played. On your mark, get set to go. That's the phrase. Knock, knock, who's there? Beyond? Beyond who? Beyond your way, sweetheart. Knock, knock, who's there? My nut? My nut who? 5 minus 2 makes 3. Knock, knock, who's there? Snatch? Snatch who? She's naturally funny that way. If you know how puns are made, then you know how this is played. On your mark, get set to go. That's the phrase. Knock, knock, who's there? Urinal? Urinal who? Urinal smoothie. Knock, knock, who's there? Lesby? Lesby who? Lesby on our way, sweetheart. Knock, knock, who's there? Opal? Opal who? Oh, pull away, my husband is here. If you know how puns are made, then you know how this is played. On your mark, get set to go. That's the phrase of knock, knock. Who's there? Thunder. Thunder who? Thunder's the bed if you want it. Knock, knock. Who's there? Essex. Essex who? My Essex where you kicked it, my dear. Knock, knock. Who's there? My bone. My bone who? My bone, he lies over the ocean. If you know how puns are made, then you know how this is played. On your mark, get set to go. That's the phrase. Knock, knock. Who's there? P&G. P&G who? P&G, doesn't it feel swell? Knock, knock. Who's there? Marmalade. Marmalade who? That's what my daddy wants to know. Knock, knock. Who's there? Amsterdam. Amsterdam who? Amsterdam, tired of these knock-knocks. If you know how puns are made, then you know how this is played. On your mark, get set to go. That's the phrase of knock, knock. Who's there? Saul. Saul who? Saul there isn't anymore.
Okay, Brian, you really did it this time. I don't know.
Knock, knock.
Well, who's there?
I don't know. Go answer the door.
Listen, I've got a great song here, and I'm playing this for Janet and Graham and Larry and everybody, because if you haven't heard this, you'll enjoy it. This is a Seeger Ellis recording, and it's this amazing song called Beautiful, and it's all those things. So here we go.
I'm about to rave like a kid on Christmas Day. I just can't behave. Do I believe in Santa Claus? You bet I do, and just because I made a wish and looked around, this is what I found. Tiny little toes, a turned up shiny little nose. To me she's mighty like a rose, and everybody knows she's beautiful. Mighty hard to make, but doggone it, mighty good to take. The day that she belongs to me, I'm gonna try to be so dutiful. Marvelous this, wonderful that, now wait until you see. Little bit good and a little bit bad, but she's first class company. Gonna get a ring, we'll see the parson in the spring. The bells will ting-a-ling-a-ling, 'cause every little thing is beautiful. Shiny little nose. To me she's mighty like a rose, and everybody knows she's beautiful. Mighty hard to make, but doggone it, mighty good to take. And the day that she belongs to me, I'm gonna try to be so dutiful. Marvelous this and wonderful that, now wait till you see. A little bit good and a little bit bad, but she's first class company. Gonna get a ring, we'll see the parson in the spring, and the bells will ting-a-ling-a-ling, 'cause every little thing is beautiful.
Seeger Ellis and Beautiful. Janet, you had liked the Leslie Hutchinson record that I'd played last week or week before, I don't remember which. So I pulled another one. I've got a lot of his stuff. And it's not easy to hear. So here is Leslie Hutchinson, recorded in London in 1935. Love is Like a Cigarette.
What is love? You called it heaven above, a star that shines in the night, a bird that sings in its flight, a flower that blooms in the spring. It's no such thing. Love is like a cigarette. You know you held my heart aglow between your fingertips, and just like a cigarette, I never knew the thrill of life until I touched your lips. Then, just like a cigarette, love seemed to fade away and leave behind ashes of regret. And with a flip of your fingertip, it was easy for you to forget. For love is like a cigarette. take a cigarette. All seem to fade away and leave behind ashes of regret. And with a flip of your fingertip, it was easy for you to forget. For love is like a cigarette.
Leslie Hutchinson,
menthols are
also known as
really-
Hutch. There's a whole book written about Hutch. And fascinating guy, really interesting career. And he was friends of my friend Watson Webb. And when I inherited Watson's record collection, there were all these Leslie Hutchinson records, and I had Watson explain who he was.
Metaphors this year.
So it was pretty interesting. Is this Halloween time?
Oh,
I don't
right.
hear any sound effects going on. It's like, okay, that's better. This is such a great excuse to pull and play otherwise. So I'm really happy to do this. Sit back with Fred Waring and his Pennsylvanians doing Little Orley, who was a little boy. Little Orley and the Haunted House. We can show you the cover of the thing again. Hold on. There we go. So this is Little Orley with Fred Waring in the orchestra, Uncle Lumpy, and Little Orley and the Haunted House.
The Unbreakable Records. I bet I could break it.
Don't try.
Well, now, once upon a time, when the night was real dark, Orley's little dog, he started in to bark. Well, Orley rushed out and says, "What's going on?" But when he got there, the little dog was gone. He followed him across the fields and down the woody lane. He crossed the creek and climbed the fence, and then here come the rain. He saw the lightning flash, and he heard the thunder pound, and all of a sudden he saw his little hound. He was sitting real still, and he let out a growl. Then his hair stood on end, and he started in to howl. Well, Orley looked up, and he saw an old shack. The doors is all open, and the windows all cracked. Orley's eyes got big, and he looked all around, and all of a sudden he heard a strange sound. He stood stock still, and he says, "I'm scared," and then there came a sound that was twice as weird. Orley grabbed up his dog, and he held him tight, and still another sound came out of the night. Orley let out a yell, tried to run away, but before he took a step, he heard a funny voice say,
"Oh, please don't go. We won't hurt you at all. Come on in the house and pay us a call."
Well, Orley just didn't know what to do, but he spoke right up and says, "Who are you?"
"Well, listen," says the voice. "Orley, don't be upset, 'cause I'm just the ghost of an old clarinet. Now, this feller here is the ghost of a flute. Just listen real close and he'll give you a toot. This other little feller can never get low. He's a little bitty ghost of a silver piccolo. We used to play on the radio, but our keys wore out and we just wouldn't blow. We turned into ghosts when they threw us away. Now an old haunted house is all the place we can play.
Orley says, "Mr. Ghost, that surely sounds sweet. If I could only hear some more, it'd really be a treat."
"Yes, indeed," he says the ghost. "Here's a good one for you. Feller spooks, get set. 1, 2.
Just then the moon sailed over the hill. The music stopped, and the
woods was still. That's all, said the ghost. We gotta say goodbye. Ghosts can't play when the moon rides high. Goodbye.
Well, Orley took his dog, went home and went to bed, but he'd often go back when the moon was dead. So, if you hear a funny voice when you're way out all alone, don't you be scared.
It's probably just the spook of an old trombone.
That's all.
I didn't hear any trombone in there, did you?
Clarinet.
It's, yeah, clarinet and some other things, but no trombone. And then they talk about it. That's really weird. Halloween, you have a Halloween dance cylinder? I've been looking for that for a long time. I've got some good Christmas cylinders. We'll have those coming up next month after. Where'd you find that, Travis? That's really cool. We got a piano piece coming up here. If you're seeing jittery things, will you flag them to me so I can figure out what's going on here? Because I'm getting notes from YouTube that we're having a problem with the bit rate, and it's like the bit rate should be fine. So I don't know. I need a technical director on this show. Okay, here we have Pete Johnson. Pete Johnson was a wonderful piano player, did a lot of duets with Albert Ammons, and did some solo stuff here in 1940 for Decca. And this is Blues on the Downbeat.
I need a
That was
cigarette.
amazing. I love him. He's so terrific.
Oh, good.
I wish he'd recorded more. There are not a lot of recordings by him. What do you want?
Let's see.
Oh, I'll give it to you wherever. Don't worry about it. I'm supposed to hear a bell, I think. Another Halloween song. Not really. But it's a stretch. This is I Don't Stand a Ghost of a Chance with You. It's by Linda Keene. Linda was a vocalist. She worked with a few orchestras in the late 30s and sort of had a solo career in the 40s. Did a lot of radio and a little bit of recording on the Black and White label. And although she never caught on with the general public, she was very popular in jazz circles. So this is Linda Keene. I don't have a date on this, but it's I Don't Stand a Ghost of a Chance with You.
I need your love so badly. I love you oh so madly. I don't stand a ghost of a chance with you. I thought at last I'd found you, but other loves surround you. I don't stand a ghost of a chance with you. If you'd surrender just for a tender kiss or two, you might discover that I'm the lover meant for you. I'd be true, but what's the good of seeming? I know I must be dreaming. I don't stand a ghost of a chance with you. I don't stand a ghost of a chance with you.
I need a cigarette.
You do not need a cigarette. Yeah, Graham, I agree with you. But not to one-upmanship or anything, we've got another one coming up here that is also a really fun song and some really great singing. This is from 1947, Ella Fitzgerald singing My Baby Likes to Bebop, and I like to bebop too.
bopped on the head, now I'm tall as a treetop. And just to enlighten you, I find the melody's dead, 'cause my baby likes to bebop, and I like to bebop too. I was down on my heels, so I hopped to the shoe shop to fix up my boots like new. I gotta be on a jump, 'cause my baby likes to bebop, and I like to bebop too. Bobbly bebop, bobbly beboo, the rhythm is off the beaten track, Jack. Bobbly bebop, bobbly beboo, the squares keep trying just to beat it back. I saw old Uncle Ned do a dance and a flip-flop. He jumped like the hip cats do. I flipped my lid when he said, my baby likes to bebop, and I like to bebop too. How I love to bebop too. How I love to bebop too. And I like to bebop too.
My Baby Likes to Bebop by Ella Fitzgerald. So sweet. Larry Jean spelt with J. Jean Goldcat. And to keep with our October Halloween theme, here's a Jean Goldcat recording that was recorded on October 12th of 1926, called Idolizing. It has Big Spiderbeck in there, and I think it's we've got Eddie Lang and Joe Venuti in there too, don't we? We'll see. We've got a couple more to go here, and we'll call it an evening. Next up, I have a rather interesting version of It's a Sin to Tell a Lie. This is by the George Hall Orchestra. And George Hall had this enormously long career on records, on radio, but he's kind of invisible today. And this was recorded in 1936. So I thought you would enjoy hearing it. It's a Sin to Tell a Lie from 36, George Hall and his orchestra.
Because these words were spoken, I love you, yes I do, I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie.
It's a Sin to Tell a Lie. I hear a bell. So we're going to wrap it up here. I'm making notes of all these things for next week. Travis, Queen of the Seas by Primos Band. I got to check that one out. And the Babe Russin thing, it sounds really familiar to me, and I just checked there on Keynote. And there's a lot of Keynote records here, but I don't know about that one in particular, those in particular. But we'll check and see. I know that there's some sitting here waiting for me to catalog them. We're going to wrap it up tonight. It's been really fun. I want to thank everybody from coming. Let your friends know. Have them come next week and join us. It was really great that so many of you could join for the first time tonight. As I told you at the beginning, if you subscribe to my channel, they'll keep you posted of what upcoming broadcasts we have going on, and I'll probably be doing some pop-ups in the between like around Thanksgiving and Christmas time. So stay in touch. See you next Thursday. Again, thank you everyone. We're wrapping it up with Halloween, And this is the Milt Hearth Trio. Milt was mostly a pianist, but he's on organ on this recording. And this is our Halloween Goblins in the Steeple.